Shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect. Before I get started, let me give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokah HaKodash. Double honor to the apostle nails of great millstone. Peace and blessings to the brothers that are preaching the truth in the four winds of the earth. May Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, have mercy upon you. Alright, I'm on this, what is this, NBC 4, Washington. They're talking about the safety concerns after a shooting at the capital of the Jewish Museum. In other words, they say that it's heightened, meaning for the safety of those people, right? Like that's a great rise in these people being attacked. Boy, I tell you, you talking about a bunch of BS. So let's just listen up. I mean, it's 3 minutes. Just listen. Hold on, let me turn it up, bro.
Well, there are heightened safety concerns throughout the Jewish community.
Our team coverage continues now with News 4's Darcy Spencer. She joins us live from Northwest with what's being done to help people feel safe today. Darcy, tough task for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. We have been speaking to members of the Jewish community today. As you can imagine, there is a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, and a lot of concern. We have seen increased police patrols around synagogues throughout the area today. That being done as a precaution. And earlier this afternoon, we heard the chief of police here in D.C. reassure the faith community she's on their side. Police throughout the metro area increasing presence at synagogues and other houses of worship. A heightened sense of alert after a couple was shot and killed just outside the Capitol Jewish Museum last night.
In almost every Jewish institution, a synagogue.
A couple. They didn't say whether they was one of them or not. They say a couple. A couple. You know what? Oh yeah, I got this. Let me see. Media acting like they didn't have a hand in this. Any unjustified murder is wrong, but the hypocrisy here is thick. When I say hypocrite, I mean everybody is on to these people now. 2 Palestinian children were attacked and deleted in the U.S. over the last year. Was there a growing concern then? Now, they're going at it, the Palestinians going at what the so-called Jewish people, right? Small hatters. Both of them were talking about they said 2 Palestinian children were attacked and killed in the U.S. over the last year. Over the last year now, two. How many so-called black men we just say black men was killed in the last year by the hands of police officers, not including the gun violence. The police kill more people, kill more Negroes than we kill ourselves, and so on and so on and so on daily. Let's read a couple more of these here. Then I'm going to get back to that video with that hogwash. Love how the cop says it's time to heighten tension for what is happening overseas. People don't want to say what's really happening. We will just keep saying it's something that's happening overseas. I find it ironic that supposedly the most Christian nations in the land of God's people work in conjunction to do the most harm. In other words, he's just saying that the Christians have deleted more people than anyone. the Christian religion. But let's hear a little more of this here, and I'm gonna go into the comments. Then I'm gonna go into the lesson.
Or not, there's an armed guard there. The place has certain security measures. There are cameras because that's what you have to do to live in this totally insane world.
Gila Franklin Siegel is Chief Operating Officer at the Jewish Community Relations Council of Greater Washington.
Grief, shock, anger, and frankly, exhaustion.
She says violence is a reality of life for Jewish people in the U.S.
American Jews walk through the...
Man, this is such bullshit, man. Oh my God. Did she really just say that? That's why I say, man, y'all people, man, if y'all sit here and believe this bullshit here, man, it's ridiculous. Let's run that back. Let's run that back. Look at the devil. Let's run this back. They always fucking with my shit, so ain't no the thumbs up, the view. Who gives a damn? You know, I know many people watch these videos, right? No matter y'all, nah, let's just go into it.
Frankly, exhaustion.
She says violence is a reality of life for Jewish people in the U.S.
Then they gonna show him like he's running, like he's really trying to get away from something. All he doing, he's just probably late for his you know, probably messing with some kids or something. He's trying to get in there. These people are sick, man. And they push that narrative. They keep pushing that narrative. That's and you trying to tell me we're not the children of the Most High, man? These people that took our damn heritage and everything, man. Took everything from us that then turn around and act like they are the ones that are being oppressed over here in America, man. This shit is crazy. They got their own community. They even got their own police force in America. Did y'all know that? That these people have their own police force in America? Did y'all know that? The scriptures is very clear, man, concerning what that is. Jeremiah 17:4, and thou even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage. These people have stolen our heritage, man. That I gave thee, and I will cause thee to what? To serve thy enemies. They are not your brother, man. Esau, Edom, even though Esau, Edom, and Jacob, the so-called white man, the so-called black man, was in the womb together, the Heavenly Father separated them from thy bowels. Separate. This is the Most High. He told you what? That he separated Jacob and Esau from thy bowels. So they would. She was always in pain. Why was she always in pain? Huh? Why? Because they was fighting in the womb. They was enemies in the womb. This is why you see the death that Esau can't let up when it comes to when I say Esau, I'm talking the so-called white man. Can't let up when he go to shooting Jake, man. They shoot Jake 40, 50 times, man. Because they are still enemies, man. Even though we don't have no military, we don't have no might, we don't have no one to protect us when we're gunned down in the streets, man. No one's gonna. All we're gonna do is walk, just like IUIC walking. What the hell is walking ever got us? No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Sit your ass down somewhere. You're not getting out of the hands of your enemies until your Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai come, man, who y'all ignorantly call Jesus, man. And we're in a land that we know of not, which was the southern kingdom of the children of Israel. They transferred the northern kingdom of the children of Israel when they brought our black asses over here. Y'all, you know, amazing. Limo.
U.S.
American Jews walk through the world on a daily basis having to be worried about security in a way that many other people do not.
That's why she and others are such vocal supporters of government grants that are helping synagogues and other faith-based
Government grants, y'all. All the money these bastards got, they all the money they have, they still taking grants and taking millions of dollars, probably trillions of dollars, and building these mosques for them. Why in the hell would these people need grants when they own the banks? They own everything. But you still taking grants and stuff and giving it to them like they really struggling. But Esau Edom know how to pour it on thick, y'all. They know how to pour it on thick. But Eve, you ain't never got nothing to say anyway. You know why you ain't never got nothing to say, Eve? Because your ass getting it too. You getting the grants, and you getting because you're always bragging about your education and this and that there. Esau Edom getting to you too, but guess what? He putting it from your ass. Yeah. Can't talk about Esau and leave Eve out. Can't talk about Eve and leave Esau out. Because they both work hand in hand. And they still continue to work hand in hand. Yeah. I don't give a damn about you getting mad with me. Upset with me. I ain't never cared about no woman else getting married with me. Isaiah 58:1. Cry loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. And show my people their transgressions. Meaning their sins and their wickedness.
institutions like the Capitol Jewish Museum provide security like cameras at their buildings. The museum was a recent recipient of a DC grant.
It's a sad reality that Jewish institutions across the country and many other institutions, certainly mosques and Arab and Muslim institutions, feel like they have to have security now.
Police departments in D.C., Northern Virginia, and Montgomery and Prince George's counties say they're increasing patrols around houses of worship as a precaution. There's no specific threat.
You will find us around our faith-based organizations. You will see an increased presence around.
Boom! Huh? Tell me I don't know what the hell I be talking about. Who is that, y'all? Police chief. Pamela Smith. Or who that? A damn so-called black woman. Let me see something. I gotta ask Google a few questions, y'all. How many black female chiefs are there in America? It's difficult to provide an exact. I know it because there are many. But let's just read what they got. Let's read what they got. It says up to a minute number of black female chiefs in America. However, it's clear that black women are significantly underrepresented in leadership roles, including positions like chief or CEO. You damn lie. Let me see. Reports that less than. Every time I turn on one of these news programs, someone getting gunned down. The New Orleans, D.C., all these women, man. Women. In these major cities, these are women, police chiefs and captains in uniform. Let's see. They ain't gonna say it. They don't give you no detail. But let me do this here. Let me do this right here. Was the couple a Jewish couple that got killed outside of the synagogue? Let's see what they give me. Jewish couple killed outside the Capitol Jewish Museum. So they say they Jewish, y'all. The Jewish couple killed outside the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington D.C. Were Yaron Leszczynski, and Sarah Milgram. Yeah, that sound like them. Both Israeli embassy staffers. They were colleagues and had been dating with Leszczynski, planning to propose to Milgram next week. Leszczynski was a 30-year-old research. So they was them. So hey, and don't tell them well, Esau, Edom already trying to push up or edge up the egg up, however you want to say it, the violence, and trying to create that that mass hysteria amongst the people as them being coming up against one another. In other words, just trying to get people to go against one another, blacks against white, blacks or whatever, right? Just trying to create fear among the people so they can bring in martial law. It's gonna happen regardless anyway. Let's see. Something else I wanted to do. How many Jewish people been killed in America in the last 5 years? Why definitive of Jewish people killed in America due to what? Anti-Semitic hate crimes in the last 5 years is difficult to pinpoint. I know it because it ain't none. None. Here's a summary of available information. The difficulty in tracking fatalities, specifically the FBI organization, the anti-crap. However, detailed, no, the anti-Semitic incidents. Okay, incidents now. Incident, not deaths, but incidents. Meaning burning something, throwing a rock, flattening a tire. Incidents now. That's what they're talking about. The ADL, okay, the anti-Semitic incidents have increased significantly. The ADL reported a 344% hogwash increase in anti-Semitic incidents in 2024 compared to 5 years prior to 2019. The reason I said 5 years because about 5 years ago was the COVID and all that. So between the midst of that, you would think that they would be it would increase among them the violence, but guess what? It ain't did nothing. The FBI reported a 63% increase in anti-Jewish hate crimes in 2023 compared to 2022. Indicates a concerning rate in anti-Semitism and potential for violence, including fatal incidents. Okay, mention of fatalities in specific cases. A Wikipedia article notes that a total of 3 people were killed in shooting at the Jewish Community Center and retirement community as a result of anti-Semitic hate crime. However, this is a specific incident and may not be representative of the overall trend of fatalities from anti-Semitic violence. I know it. A high number of assaults and threats, 196 anti-Semitic bullshit incidents in 2024 impacted 250 victims. Meaning incidents now, not deaths. We're talking about deaths now. They also documented over 1,000 anti-Semitic bomb threats. Threats. Not actual bombing, threats. Just talk. Primarily targeting synagogues, while most assaults are fatal increase in the insults and threats. See, bullshit, hogwash. Okay. Inclusion now. Why a precise number of Jewish people killed in anti-Semitic attacks over the past 5 years is not readily available. Because it's none. None. Now, let's do this here. How many black people, men, was killed in the last 5 years in America? Watch this hogwash too. Probably same thing. It is important to understand the complexities of this issue and rely on what credible data sources, official statistics often. Yeah, crap. Let's get into it. Okay, homicide, victimization, including gun violence. See, they love to try to throw that gun violence up in there, y'all. Right? But gun violence would include what the officers killing what? Killing so-called black men. Well, let's get into it. This is in 2022 now. All right? This is not the last 5 years. This is in 2022. I'm about to read you right here. Right? Where they have no reports. Now you got 2 people that they say just put to death 2 Jewish people, right? But so everything has been hiding. Now here it is right here: homicide, victimization, including gun violence. In 2022, there were what 13,446 black homicide victims in the U.S. God the mighty mo. You got to be kidding me, y'all. These people is so full of shit, man. If I have the same way they with that holler crap, you know what I'm talking about. Crap. You all believe that? Y'all are, ooh Lord. It wasn't even that many of them on Earth, on the planet, doing back in that time. Come on, man. Cut it out, man. Y'all just believe anything these people tell you, man. That's why you got to use discernment. Even when you're reading Google. Google, it will give you good information, but you still got to read. It's just like, I'm just using a good example. All these different Bibles, right? Outside of the King James Bible, you have what? You can get good stuff out of those other Bibles, right? But there's like these books. Another example. What a book? Enoch, Book of Enoch. Give you a little truth to scriptures, and when he give you the scripture, give you truth, give you a little truth of scripture here and there, then give you a whole lot of lies. But if you don't know the scriptures, you won't know how to sift through what? The lies that these devils create when they create that confusion. This is why a lot of you all lost, and you still remaining in those man-made religions of what? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Esau hadn't just started creating these damn religions. Esau has created every religion that you can think of. And y'all think that that Egyptian crap, that the Egyptian created that. No, the white man created that crap. Just like he created this black. Y'all are holding on to. Black this, black that. Black people, black people, black people. That black, that's a stereotyping yourself. And man, just ridiculous. Anyway, concerning gun violence in the last 5 years against what? So-called black people. Now this is in 2022. Again, in 2022, there were what? 13,446 black homicides. Victims in the U.S. And 87.7%, 11,528 were male. Huh? 11,000 of those were 13,000 people that was 446. 11,000, almost 12,000 of them were male. That's a so-called black man. Whew. Black men are what? Are disproportionately, Mildly made up words. Esau is brilliant with these made up words, y'all. That's another thing, the English language. What do Esau Edom does? He'll give you this. He'll give you the a one word, right? And the origin of that word, and most of you all don't know, right? The Hebrew, the Greek, so on and so on and so on and so on, right? But you all don't know how to go back and study words and go back to the origin of a word. And then they give you what? They give you a word, and then give you 15 definitions of that word. The English language is the only language that that gives you that. One word, different, 15 different definitions. That's confusion, man. That's why most of you all are lost and confused and don't know what the hell. You don't know where you're going or coming. Because you don't know you ain't know who the hell. Most of you all don't know who the hell you are. We all one people. Shut the hell up. Black men are what? Are affected by homicide. Their victimization rate is more than 4 times the overall male homicide rate and more than 8 times the white male homicide rate. So why ain't nobody protecting protecting our neighborhood. Oh, I forgot. They are protecting our neighborhood. The so-called white man is what? Is gunning our asses down daily. But no one is concerned about that. Police shootings. They get specific. Police shooting. Date from Washington Post indicates that from 2015 to 2024, whatever, 9 years, black individuals have been killed by police at more than twice the rate of white individuals. Note this is for all black individuals, not just men. But we all know that most of them was men. It proved it right here at the top right here, right? Out of 13,446 in 1 year, which is 2022. That's a lot of people, man. And then they got this 87%. But they said the Jewish people was 400% increase. But they got 85.7 increase for us, for the so-called black man. But out of that 13,000, 11,528 victims of what? Or so-called black men. Black individuals have been killed by police at more than twice of the rate of white individuals. Note, this is for an all black individual. Okay, important consideration. Let me see something here. Let me get through this crap. Let's see something here. Where to find more information. I don't need more. That's all I need. For real, for real. So there you have it, right? So all this hiding and increase of these devils for their protection and their safety is bullshit. Call it what it is. And you don't like my tone, you don't like what I'm talking, how I'm speaking, because you can't. Everything's not gonna come out clean. I'm not a pastor. And 98% of them was gay. So you're not gonna get no sweet talking on this channel here. So if you don't like the truth, you got to go somewhere else. You got to go to somewhere else and some of that soft stomping your feet and music and bopping your head. You ain't gonna bop your head over here. You gonna get facts over here. So let's hear the rest of this out. Then I'm going to the scriptures.
Around our schools and places like the DC Jewish Community Center. We stand shoulder to shoulder with our Jewish community. It's a time of
why E don't stand shoulder to shoulder with the black community? Let her make that statement. We stand shoulder to shoulder with the black community, and watch her ass be when I had that job or that position. Now listen to these devils.
Heightened tension over what is happening overseas, and this is a terrible extension of that.
What's happening overseas? Huh? What's happening overseas? All I see is bodies being drugged left and right of Palestinians. I don't see no. I mean, Israelis they get their life taken, but not on a daily. Within the last 6 months or so, they have increased. Come on, man. These people is full of it, man.
Our own communities.
Added safety and security, giving some a sense of comfort in these troubled times. Now, the museum put out a statement earlier today saying that they are working toward reopening in the coming days, but of course they have to make sure they have proper security in place to make sure everyone stays safe. Back to you.
All right, Darcy Spencer live for us tonight. Darcy, thank you.
Let me get rid of this crap and go back to man, you know. And I'm telling what they might do with this here, so I really don't give a damn. They always taking my shit down, and y'all don't know, you all don't know this here, but a lot of times I'll put videos up. I had to go back and do another video. I put videos up and then go back and do another video. Because they take the sound out of the video, have to take it down, and then put it back up. They take the video down, won't let it play. Because I always do child. I always do not for children, right? But even when I do that, they still do what? They still turn around and say, this video is child restriction, such, when I've already done it anyway. Hey, man, listen, man. You're not gonna get the truth from these news channels. Not in the sense they'll give you a little truth, but they'll turn around and give you a whole lot of lies right behind it, man. Madness, man. And you're not gonna learn. Most of you all are not gonna get it anyway. Most of you all are gonna be offended by the word. You know, especially about sometimes the way it come out. You know, who is he that is not offended with his tongue? Because the tongue is, especially of a prophet, is not used to soothe your. You're supposed to use the word to soothe your soul, your spirit, right? The truth is what you should be concerned with, not with how the delivery is, because the delivery is not gonna always be gentle. Especially when you you're being slaughtered over here in the land and nobody's doing anything about it. You're being affected and you're not upset. Let me see something. What that is? 1 Corinthians 7:7. You know, you all are, especially you Israelites, you all are not can care less about one another. But all you care about Esau, Edom, filthy lucrative money. That's all you care about. What is that? 7:7. Is it 1 Corinthians 7:7 or what? It ain't 7:7. Hold up, y'all. 1 second. I was trying to think of my. Let me just quote it. But I wanted to go to it. Ecclesiastes 7:7. I'm sorry. Ecclesiastes 7:7. And Ecclesiastes 7:7 goes into 1 second. Let me get it right quick. Ecclesiastes 7:7. I had a brain freeze for a minute. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Right? This is why Esau Edom continue to give. See, those are a form of gift that Esau Edom give Eve. Right? Meaning the so-called help in her being always oppressed and done wrong by a so-called black man. This is the same spin and the same narrative that they do for themselves. And Eve feed right into it, and she knows this, and most of them know this here. And they do what? They create the same illusion that Esau Edom create, that they are the ones that are suffering and going through the most hell when they're not. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. This is not real quick. Let's get one. What that is? Then we'll go back and get on them devils, right? I think there's 1 in Ecclesiastes 1 and 10. 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said? See, this is new. It has been already of old time, which was before. There is nothing remembered. That's not what I wanted. I thought it was Ecclesiastes 1, what I wanted concerning the. That's not what I wanted. I wanted. What is it? A gift destroys the heart. Concerning the gift, because gifts do what? It sway judgment. And when someone gives you something, it turns you from the I know what it is. It's Ecclesiastes 20 and 29. Ecclesiastes 20 and 29. Right? 20 and 29. Ecclesiastes 20 and 29. Presents and gifts blind the eyes of the wise, and stop up his mouth, that he cannot reprove. There you go. You all do what? It's the reversal of previous, which means the judgment. Money, monetary gain, money, food, whatever, or substance. Substance deter you from what? From doing what is right. and bringing out the truth, because you're wicked. So let's get into the lesson concerning Esau, Edom. The so-called small hat of people said they are the ones that are being targeted and suffering the most over here in America. Madness, man. Psalm 73. I'm gonna start at the top. Point down here. Start down here in verse 4, 3. But let's start at the top. Truly, God, truly, thy power is good to Israel, even to such as are of what? A clean heart, meaning mind. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well near slipped. Verse 3, which is the point. For I was envious, meaning jealous, at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. That's Esau, Edom. His prosperity. And even in their prosperity, in them controlling and having control of the earth, they still are not satisfied with the overall aspect of what? Of them controlling the earth, having all the damn money that they can ever wish to have, the food, even good, clean food, not eating fake food, and having what they want. They still not satisfied. The prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands. That word no bands goes into what? Trouble. For there are no bands in their what? In their death. But their strength is firm. Firm. Their strength is firm. Meaning we clearly know that Esau Edom is the ruler of these times. He is clearly the ruler of the earth. Job 9. Can't say it enough. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges. If it ain't Esau Edom, then who the hell is it? Sleep. Rocking you jokers to sleep. You might as well Esau Edom take you. He might as well take you, you wicked Israelite, and put you over his shoulder and pat you in your back so you can burp. Because that's what you are. A bunch of fools. Verse 5 of Psalm 73:5. They, Esau Edom, the devil of the earth, are not in trouble as other men. Israelites. I just gave you their own statistics. When that might be off. Probably about what, 10,000 or more. But this is what we got. This is what Esau Edom gives you in the manner of him or in rulership of the earth. He gonna give you what? A lot of tricks and lies. They are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they what? Plagued like other men. Neither are they plagued like other men. Behold, verse 12, these, I'm going down to verse 12 from verse 5. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. The average so-called black man don't have shit and live in shitholes. Always targeted on the job site. Always targeted when it comes to, it don't even matter whether they making billions of dollars for you playing in your sports. They still going to be targeted. How can a man be a billionaire or multi-millionaire in his lifetime, but when he die, he's broke? He don't have anything. He don't have anything to lead to. He only have anything to lead to his children. That shit is, you know how rare that shit is? Very rare. Verse, let's see, real quick, let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 12. Right? Righteous art, O Lord Yahweh, when I plead with thee, yet let me talk with thee of any judgment. Wherefore doeth the way of the wicked prosper? Esau Edom. They are prospering in their what? In their kingdom. And they're going to continue to prosper in their kingdom until what? Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah come down here and what? And take these devils out of rulership of the earth, man. Until then, they're going to be in rulership. Wherefore are all they happy that deal very treacherously? They deal very treacherously with everyone, especially the so-called black man. Verse 2 of Jeremiah 12:2. Thou hast what? Planted them. Planted meaning what? Making them rulers of the earth. Planted them, ye. They have taken root. Like growing like a tree taking root, man. They strength and their power on earth is what? It's evident. Yea, they bring forth what? The fruit. Bring forth fruit. Thou art near in what? In their mouth. Meaning what? The fruit meaning of their wickedness. Meaning they worship idols. And they even worship they even worship themselves. Huh? Esau Edom has created more idols than anyone. Well, the damn Hamites, the Egyptians, they had an idol. They had a god for every day in a month. So that might be an understatement. But hey man, but when the reign of Esau Edom, no one has created the idols where they are worshiping what because there are billions of people, billions of, because Esau Edom created all the different man-made religions, man. And you all thinking that the people of what they is, even the Muslim, their religion, so-called white man, he's created all these religions, man. And you are taken by, even some of their own people are taken by Esau Edom creating these items and keeping them in confusion. Verse 6 of Psalm 73:6. Therefore pride compasseth them, the so-called white man, about as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment. Yeah, violent because why? They're not in trouble. Right? Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish. And they still want more. They still want more. And they're always taking the opportunity to going over in someone else's land and taking their resources and like they need help. Creating these little proxy, creating these proxy wars, giving their enemies guns and the fight and shoot and kill, and then they come in like they are the savior. The Esau Edom is brilliant when it comes to that, man. Send you to take someone out, and then the person they sent, they take them out too. Get rid of all of them. Yeah. The same way he using these government folks and these state and government folks, and they're doing all of the wickedness that they're doing to the people of the land. They themselves gonna have to what? Gonna have to be dealt with as well. Esau brilliant with that move there, man. He's created all of the wicked ways that one could ever think of. In verse 7 of Psalm 73:7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish. They are corrupt. Who is more corrupt than the so-called white man? And all you that work for him, you all are one and the same. You're no different. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. Meaning they what? They're always talking down and lying. Like this great example right here. This precept here is a listen again. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. That's confusion. This is what they do. They lie and like they are the ones in trouble, and they are the ones that receiving the hell here on earth when they are what? They are the ones in control. And by them being in control, what is going on? What is going on? They are what? They are safe from any form of harm. But a lie and say what? That they are being targeted and in mass numbers, and they are dying or left and right. Man, these people is so damn deceitful, man. It's ridiculous, man. Anybody riding with the so-called white man, boy, your time is almost him, though. Your time is almost him. That is 32. What I want, Isaiah 32 and verse 7. The instruments also of the church, meaning what? Meaning someone at a low status, a peasant. In these days, the so-called black man of the Israelites as a whole will be what? Those peasants. Meaning they're in a lower state. The instrument of also of the church are evil. He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor. And that goes into what? The elect, man. They're going to what? They're going to come at the elect, the hopeful elect, but they're gonna fail in the end with lying. Come on, we welcome it because death is something that we don't fear. Pure with lying words, even when the needy speaking right, because what you see, Esau have tricked you all so much. And have you thinking that death is a bad thing. Death is not a bad thing. Why? Because you go back with the Heavenly Father. You go back up. You go back into the spiritual realm with the Heavenly Father. Who could be? It could. Hey, can't be no more greater than that, man. That's something that you so-called Muslim guys know. That's why but they sacrifice themselves though. Boom. You know, that don't go hand in hand with you know. With your spirit, it still goes up. So you're going back into the spiritual realm with the Heavenly Father. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's read number 8. But the liberal devises liberal things, and by liberal things shall he stand. So Esau Edom. Let me see, one of them. Oh yeah, what that is? What that? It say one of the. There's a quote. One of the lowest class of freedom is a man without rank. So that goes into what? Someone that's in a lower state. What the prescription speaking calls him what? A peasant. Anyway, where I want to go? Job. Job 3. In verse 3 and 25. For the thing, meaning the Lord, which I greatly fear is come upon me, and that which was afraid of is come unto me. Meaning what? The hand of the Lord. Meaning the left hand of the Lord, which is the wicked, which controls the earth. So Esau Edom is what? Is lying. He's going to continue to lie. He's going to continue to push a fake narrative like they are the ones that are being oppressed by the hands of just anyone. You know, they are the ones that are not safe when we are dying left and right. You know, these devils. Oh Lord, what I want? Well, it don't matter. It don't matter. I mean, let them keep pushing and doing what they're doing. It's gonna cease. It's gonna cease because this is what we need to be doing. What this is? I need verse 2, which is Ecclesiasticus 2 and 2. Set thy heart aright, and constantly what? Endure what? Afflictions, and make not haste in time of trouble, meaning suffering, because you're gonna what we'll go heading into is Jacob's trouble. So we all are gonna be suffer to at some point because we're being tried for what? For to see if what you're worthy of salvation during this time. And a lot of people that people expect or think will be the one that are going to be free from it may not be. May not be. What that is? Let's see. Ecclesiastes. Let's see. I think that's 6 and. Yeah. Ecclesiastes 6 and 8. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of trouble, in day of thy trouble. That's right. For on occasion, there's a lot of you all be, even joining right up under you. A lot of people are friends for his own occasion, meaning whatever he can get out of you, right? And will not abide in the day of trouble. In the day of trouble, you're not going to see him. You're going to be real surprised at a lot of people. A lot of people real surprised. But let's get back on Esau, even the devil, right? In his wickedness. Let me see. Get a couple more and let's see something real quick, y'all. I think that's... let's see something here. 1. I think that's 51. Let's see something. Oh, okay. Ecclesiastes 51 and 10. I call upon the Lord, the Father of my Lord, that he would not leave me in the day of my trouble, and in the time of the proud. Who's the proud? Who's the most proud of Esau, even the so-called white man? When there was no help, I praise thy name. Thy name. You gonna call upon me. The image in the sky ain't gonna fit the name you calling upon. You gonna think you gonna see a blonde hair, blue eyed white man in the sky calling about some damn Jesus, and you gonna be what? You gonna be shocked at your discovery of what you will see in the sky. I will praise thy name continually, and will what? Sing praise with what? Thanksgiving. And so my prayer was heard. For thou savest me from what? Destruction, and delivereth me from the evil time. Therefore will I give thanks and praise thee, and bless thy name, O Lord, which is Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So when that normal say, call her Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Rokah Kodash Shalom.